This is a crazy thing that like messed with my head real bad in '97.
1997?
Yes, don't say it like that in bold.
Bro, I was 3 years old.
Thank you.
Wait, you're in high school at 97?
Yeah, dude, I was a freshman.
You're a baby, dude. You're pooping your pants.
What else? What else would you like to?
No, I was just tripping. Balls. Like 97.
Tripping balls.
You know how like when it's easy to think about friends you've had through the years that have like changed a lot, where you just go like, damn, I knew this person like this for so long, and then suddenly they became this.
What the hell happened?
You mean like ugly house to like really nice house?
I wouldn't slander my own people that way, Mr. Lee. But like, it's a little harder to find this, but can you tell at any point in life where you were the friend that changed?
Oh, dude, that's a lot of self-awareness.
Yeah, when I became a mom.
Really?
So your friends were
definitely
like,
different.
you think you changed, like, your friends were like, oh, you're different with the way that, like...
With the way you
treat
interact
them?
with friends, or
Yeah.
just like me as a person?
Yeah, just like how, I guess like where they are the ones to tell you like, damn, you changed. Whether that's like positive or negative.
No, I think it was more of like a natural transformation, because I used to, like before being pregnant, I used to party and like, you know, be
Downtown
out late
Fortune.
and do all that stuff.
Do the track.
No.
Doing a drag.
Booger Sugar, man. Party and the drug.
That's like lifestyle change.
Yeah.
Not so much like you as a person, like innately your character and your. I'm just fishing. I'm asking.
I don't think I was as motherly and nurturing then as I am now.
Oh.
So the way I see things, and I think my patience is like much better now than it was before. And everything I do is because of somebody else, because for my son.
Yeah.
So I think it is very different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you feel like in your relationship that your husband even would agree that like, oh, you really changed after the baby?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was about to get hella deep.
I was just thinking about it.
You were like ready for like, here it comes.
I thought she was about to be emotional and like crying. I was just like, oh fuck.
Were you ready to cry?
No, not me. You.
He's kind of hallucinating at the moment, so you must give him a little bit of grace. You know what's crazy is that this is a crazy ass thing that like messed with my head real bad in '97. But when I got to high school, it's so old.
1997?
Yes, don't say it like that in bold.
Bro, I was 3 years old.
Thank you.
Wait, you're in high school at 97?
Yeah, dude, I was a freshman.
You're a baby, dude. You're pooping your pants.
What else? What else would you like to?
No, I was just tripping. Balls. Like 97. What the fuck
Tripping balls.
fuck were you doing in 97? Sorry, go ahead.
97 is the first time that like my longtime friends that I've had for like since I was age 5 were like, bro, you changed, man.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's because like I guess I got really interested in girls
Tight.
in '97.
You're a fiend.
Back in the day when we first saw women's ankles. Yeah, and I really was like, I think like, you know, my grades started to drop, and I wasn't as nerdy anymore about just like school in a way. And I used to be on par with all of them. Like we tested into the same classes, and so like it obviously my whatever, I was in the correct level, and I just couldn't keep up anymore. And I was just thinking about too many things I wanted to do, which was like talk to girls or break or go to parties. And dude, this is real trippy, but my principal and my mom and dad, they got one of my friends to monitor me and report what I was doing.
Is that allowed?
With you knowing, without you knowing?
Without me knowing.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Was it like transactional though? Like with your friend, were they like, all right, look, we'll give you a little bit of money, or like blah blah blah?
No, they didn't. I don't know if they gave him anything. I think like they had like a you know, we had these parent teacher conference stuff, and then I remember them like saying that like my parents were just so worried that I was just gonna tank all the way down, so they were like, all right, we'll figure out some kind of solution. And I guess first they had to gather like real data about what I was like at school. So they asked one of my friends who was literally my every year of my life we were in the same school from age 5 till high school.
Were you guys best friends?
Yeah, he's one of my best friends. And they had him, they literally had him report like periodically about like how I was doing, like what I was doing socially, what I was distracted by.
Wow.
And
Fuck.
yeah, and they didn't tell me until like the end of the year. And then he told me that it was him. Because I didn't know who it was either. They told me at the end of the year that they had somebody like telling them exactly what I was doing and saying and how I was treating people and how I was talking to teachers, everything. And I was like, who the fuck would report on me?
Could you be friends with them after you heard that?
We were friends right after. Because after I was like, who would do that? And then that summer he told me that they asked him to do it and that he said yes because he thought he would be helping me.
You didn't think like, man, you fucking little snitch?
I did, but then when he talked to me, I understood.
Oh.
Because he's like, yeah, man, like we just used to be like he was right. I did change a lot, and he wasn't even into girls at all by that point. So you could see how different, you and your boy would be if you're just
Good
like,
sound.
yeah, like we were like dorks together, like. And then once I started to try to be cooler, then like we weren't like a pair anymore in that way. Yeah, so he felt bad too. He's like, oh, he doesn't hang out as much. He doesn't want to like come chill with just the boys. Like he always wants to go talk to the girls instead, or have a girl around when the boys don't want any girls around. That type of shit.
Yeah.
I was that guy first. I was the guy that's like, man, why Ryan got to bring a girl over here? Like this is where the boys chill, shit like that. And I was like, fuck, I'm that guy that changed. And I was like, damn. And that summer we really like had a really great talk about it and stuff, and he was just like, I thought that I was doing the right thing, but I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah.
Could you feel like you could still talk to him after that, like normally, or were you always kind of...
All the time, dude. I still talk to him. We have a group chat. We're in it all the time with my same friends from way back in the day.
You're very mature. I would have been like, you fucking snake, and never talked to me.
I think I would have had more animosity, but then right at that summer is when I had to go to summer school because remember I got kicked out of math. So then my friend group really expanded for the first time where I could meet people outside of Christian school. And I had to go to summer school with completely different kids, and then I met B-boys. And so I didn't feel like lonely or betrayed. I was like, oh, at least I can kind of diversify the people I know so it doesn't feel like people are always on me about being different now. It's like these guys don't even know me, and now they only know me as this. And then, my old friends are still going to say that, like, oh, he's just a little horn dog now, or he just wants to go party, or he wants to go, like, hang out with gangsters or some shit. Like, I just wanted to do cool stuff, and they were all very, like, sheltered.
Don't you know that girls wear thongs?
What? Yeah. It took them, like...
That was a big deal when you first found that out.
It took them, like, maybe 2 or 3
people
more
we
years.
know?
Yeah.
It was a good era.
It took maybe 2 to 3 more years for them to finally get to that same point of, like, like girls are not gross.
That happened to me. My junior year in high school, I didn't have a girlfriend, and I became really tight with these 2 dudes. One of them is this like Vietnamese refugee guy that I modeled my Uncle Sam accent off of. So this is like in the 626
Appropriation.
So his name was Hao, and he brought me into like really understanding because in Cerritos all the Vietnamese dudes were like 3rd, 4th generation. So I didn't realize that there's like a whole refugee like Vietnamese culture.
Yeah.
Then when I came out here, I went to his house and there's like 12 people living in like a 2-bedroom house.
Dude.
And he sleeps on the couch. And he would still go raving, and then he got a scholarship to UCLA. So I was like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Damn, cool.
And he would like do meth at school, like all kinds of crazy shit.
Whoa.
But you have to at that point. You gotta
So
keep up with the grades.
So me, him, and this other dude named Mark. That guy's name is Hao. Me, Hao, Mark. We became really what?
Did you say ni hao ma?
Hello, you too.
Perfect.
So me, Mark, and Hao, we got really close and we started kicking it. And then over the summer, I started seeing this chick, and I guess unbeknownst to me, but I became a like hoes over bros type of dude.
Yeah.
Always happens.
Where I was like always kicking it with her, and I don't kick it with the boys anymore, and I prioritize her, or I'm always busy or something. So like the fucking 3 Musketeers are no longer the 3 Musketeers.
Yeah.
One day we had a sleepover at Mark's house. and we're just all kicking it. And one of them was like, "Yo, someone's calling. They're asking for you." And I thought this part was really cheesy, but also I cared about him so much that I just went along with it. And I thought it was cheesy after, but so he was like, "Oh, someone's calling you." And I'm like, "What the fuck, at your house?" So I go upstairs, I pick up the phone, and then Mark's on the other line. I'm like, and that's at Mark's house.
He just picked up his phone on the other room?
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay. And then Mark's like, Hal's on the other line too. And then he's like, hello? And then I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why don't we just talk downstairs? So it's being us three, and I think they wanted to have a intervention, but they didn't want it to be too confrontational.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
It was like, so he was telling me, so they pretty much laid it out. We're like, hey, like, yeah, you're not who you were.
Bro, that's so similar to mine.
Right? And so I was like, fuck, dude. I'm like, dude, damn, I am fucking up. That's fucked up. I can see that. Like, we were all boys kicking in. All of a sudden, I am prioritizing her over all of you guys. But the funny thing is, after we hit a resolution, I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, I know what to do. Yeah, I'll change. My bad.
Yeah.
You hang up. Then I go downstairs and then I see them. So it's like, hey, good talk.
Oh, they didn't go like this and like you all hugged?
I thought you were gonna say you went to go hang out with your girl.
Mom!
I'm sure we did in our own like 626 way, which is we all went to the front and popped a squat and smoked cigarettes together or something.
Yeah.
But that was the first time where I was like being made aware that I've changed and I didn't know.
It's so cool that it's so similar, yeah. When you're the first one that happens to, yeah. What happened?
He was 2 years old at the time. He just.
You fucker.
Yeah, what is that? Bart, was that 95? Because I wasn't even born yet.
What an asshole, dude.
How were you 3 in 97 and not born in 95?
Because he learned math in 84.
No, I just learned math yesterday.
To pass your exam.
You got an ASVAB again?
Perfect score, baby.
He just winks.
Just enough, baby. Just enough.